The world is moving so fast, I feel like an unpaid extra in my own life. So here's how I'm finding my place in the chaos, or at least trying not to be flung off the earth. At least trying not to be flung off the earth in the process. Hi everyone. Hi santihoes. I'm Santino, and we are back with yet another video for you to engulf yourself in. I'd like to quickly thank everyone for the love and support and just being so patient with me lately with my content. So much is going on behind the scenes and all will be spoken about in due time. But today we are discussing an integral part of my life as well as so many others out there. Welcome to This Isn't the Life I Ordered, Part 1, The Problem. It's funny. It's funny. I swear it's funny. Everywhere you look, people are finding themselves and then coming back in 6 months to reinvent themselves, rebrand like they're fucking brand new, and then rebranding 6 months later like a soft drink with new packaging. Santino 2, now featuring more anxiety, exclusively found in stores. Let's touch on the main factors contributing to my everlasting fragility and stagnation. Ooh, career FOMO. By TikTok, you're a CEO, you're a TikToker, or you've just discovered alternative milks. There ain't no in between. Social pressures. Apparently you're supposed to have your people by now. Mine exist, yet they're in a completely different time zone. Ooh, cultural whiplash. Last week we were into slow living, and now the grind culture's back again. Did I miss something? I can't keep up, besties. I can't keep up. I swear my mood board feels like it has like a multiple personality disorder because it's like, oh, let's move slow, let's move fast, let's move slow, let's move fast. Like, which side do you want? Which side? Literally playing tug of war with myself, guys. It's like, oh, do this, but go slower, but surrender, but can you do this? And it's like, babe, I'm choking. And so basically, I started chasing my place, and it went exactly how you think it did. Part 2, the search. Ow! Guys, my bones. I'm bony. For any man that needs to know that, I'm bony. Okay, I thought finding my place was just trial and error. Turns out, it's mostly error. For example, moving states and realizing you don't just slot into a new friendship group like you've been put together for a school project. Another example, trying out hobbies because they look good online, or all the hot girlies are doing it, only to quit after 3 days. Yeah, this is real, this is true. And lastly, following trends just to feel like you're relevant, but make you feel even more out of place. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, run club? I guess maybe the problem isn't that we don't know our place. Maybe it's that the world keeps selling us a new version of belonging every 6 months, like it's a new iPhone. Part 3, the shift. These are the things I've realized in my 24 years. After being on this earth for over 24 years now, I'd say I'm continuously learning that you don't find your place, you make it. This is something that I've preached about in videos before. And half the time it's not this big arrival, big event. And in some/most cases, it's small, it's quiet, it's quaint, it's kind of messy. All of the above? Here are some wholesome examples for you. You go to that one cafe that you really like, good coffee, good vibes, good service, the staff are lovely, and they even remember your name. They even spell your name properly on the cup. The group chats that you're in, whether they're new friends that you've made or your besties back home, that are 50% love, emotional support, and 50% memes. Preach. You know who you are. You know who you are. This, us, my corner of the internet, where it's us against the world, and we're facing it bravely. And also where I scream into the camera about my existential dread. Wow, that was serious. And that's enough for me, genuinely. Like, not even fake smiling. That is enough for me. And that's what I'm learning, continuously and continuously and continuously. Fuck, I love that. Fuck, I love that. Part 4, practical and funny advice. Here's a walkthrough of how I stopped feeling like the world was dragging me by my ankles. Here's a walkthrough of how I stopped letting the world drag me by my feet. Oh wait, I still do. Shut up, mate. Shut up. Slow down, Santino. Stop using the internet's 24/7 speedrunner as your timer. I do this. Genuinely, I do this. I keep preaching to myself, I keep learning, I keep trying to put into action that you're allowed to find yourself over a matter of a time and also over a lifetime. You're allowed to find yourself, find your place, make your place over a lifetime. It doesn't have to be in a matter of months. That's unrealistic, unattainable, doesn't exist. Like, what? Queen, I'm leaving that in. What? Okay, you haven't achieved everything on your list this year. That is okay. Girl, neither have I. Not even half. And that is okay because you're working on yourself. You're being real with yourself. You're finding your place in the world. You keep saying finding, girl. You're finding yourself. You're making your place. Excuse me. Treat trends like a buffet. You don't need everything on your plate. I do this. I've done this. If you're the type of person who believes in, oh, I'll try everything once, see if I like it. That's fine. That's amazing. That's a great outlook to have. But if you don't like it, stop going back to it. We feel obligated to compress ourselves into like a busy schedule or doing what everyone else is doing. It's like, girl, you don't have 8 hands. You're not an octopus. Wow, I fucking ate with that. As I said before, make your place. And what I'm trying to say here is make you your place. You're born alone, you die alone as well. You have to be your number one person throughout your life. You have to be your biggest believer through your whole life. And that is something that I'm literally still trying to fucking learn and convince myself of. Not convince. Well, this is true. This is so tea. My friend clocked me and she was like, girl, you saying you preach. And it's like you're trying to convince yourself that you're actually doing that stuff rather than doing it. And I was like, two. I said it before, I'll say it again. Make your place. Make you your place. Okay, it sounds a bit obnoxious, but it's cheaper than moving cities every year. An example, I'm learning to be happy and comfortable alone. I'm learning. I'm not saying that I do it and I preach it. No, I definitely preach it, but I'm learning to do that because that is something that I'm moving towards. Small steps, small actions create habits. Solidarity is okay and important. Did you just see me spit? But social interactions, love, friendships are very important too. If it weren't for them, then I wouldn't be where I am in my life. I wouldn't have such a great support network. I wouldn't have people who can like put me in my place, clock me, also bring me up when I'm feeling down. Examples like that. Cutaway gag. Hey guys, how was everybody? I don't know how to really say this, but like I moved countries and I moved to Iceland because I needed some peace and quiet. Yeah. I want to also be very open and honest with you guys. It's not all fun and games. I know these videos are really comedic and really funny, and there's a reason I pick these particular types of videos. I deeply struggle with the very topics that we discuss, obviously as we know, but I'm very slowly learning and educating myself on the ways in which perspective, the way that you look at things, the way that you look at life, your mindset really contribute to how you feel and how you react to things and how things just play out in your life. I'm reading this book called Open When by a psychologist called Julie Smith, and she genuinely talks about the type of topics that I'm actually struggling with in my life, tackling in my life, learning about, wanting to understand more deeply. It was recommended to me by a good friend, so I'm recommending it to you. So give the book a read, let me know what you think, and you'll thank me. This tastes fucking good. The world's gonna keep speeding up, so you can either run with it, or take a seat, sip your coffee, or your knockoff Red Bull, and let it lap you. Personally, I'm taking the drink and the lap dance. See you next week, if the world hasn't exploded by then. We have made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video yet again. I love my light-hearted comedic content. As we all know, very sarcastic human being. I'm so excited for what's to come for this channel. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Okay, let's cheers to that. Bye. Bye, santihoes. Bye, everyone. See you soon. I'm gonna be jumping off the walls.